Okay. Hello, hello. So I said in the Discord that today is going to be a weird week for streaming. This is a very abnormal time for me to stream. I still wanted to get a stream in here today, but today was the day I was worrying about. I tried to make it so the art stream would work, but today's meant to be an art stream. I'm not feeling doing art right now. I kind of need something that I can relax to. And I do not feel like I would be relaxing right now doing an art stream. Because I've just not had time to really think about what it is I would do. It's okay, Streamer Mango. You don't have to do art. Yep, I know. That's why I'm not doing art. And even if somebody were to come into the stream and be like, Streamer Man, today's art day, I would still be like, nope. I am the Streamer Man. I can decide. Honestly, I'm very surprised, honestly, Boop, that you're here right now. Because usually this is about the time you go to sleep, right? I thought it's usually sleepy hour. That says a good point, but I want to make you feel less bad if you felt bad at all. No, Boop, I do not feel bad whatsoever. You should go to sleep, enjoy your rest. I know what it's like not having rest. Hello, hi Ocean. Yes, but you see I have nothing to do tomorrow, so I can sleep in. Oh, okay. Oh yes, this area. Okay. Oh wait, no, I need to keep the dash. Well, I remember why I stopped here. Well, I do have to do laundry, but that does not take very long. Well, have you started laundry? I know laundry is just doing a lot of waiting. Unlucky. Owie. It just takes 2 hours, so I'm just gonna do it to an hour. Do you know what that word is? Boop. What you're doing is called procrastination. But if you do it today, then you do not have to do it tomorrow. And that way tomorrow you have even more free time. Oh dear. It's not procrastination if I do not have to do it. I have to take a quick shower. Okay. Bye-bye, Ocean. You are the controller of your own destiny, Boop. You can do whatever you want, but I'm just saying that if you do something earlier, then you do not have to worry about it later. You know, sometimes I should follow my own advice. Ugh. Ah, raw. That's it, I'm calling you streamer zucchini. Well, at least it's a Z-lettered vegetable, question mark? Me when I'm not too familiar with foods yet again. I hate zucchini? Okay. Cool. I'm now named after a food that you do not like. I will cry vehemently. Actually, maybe I should put that down in my notes real quick. Oh, do you live somewhere where it's called courgette or whatever? No, I know what zucchini is. I've heard that name before. Got pulled the notebook. W, farewell. Yep. Ow. This dropper section is just the bane of my existence. And we did it! I have not done a feral run in a good while. Nice. Okay, I presume I'm just boosting over there. Uh-oh. Ah, yes, nice and relaxing. Thought Streamer Zucchini. Yes. Streamer Zucchini does not mind. I'm not sure I'm able to get over there without the wave dash, so I'm just stuck. Oh wait, I did it again. Ugh. The king of wave dashing strikes again. The king of wave dashing strikes again. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is why. This is why I'm doing Celeste instead of the art stream. Okay, this is good stuff. Unlucky. Ugh. Jumped too early. I'm sorry, Madeline. I'm so sorry. Okay. So, Celeste, yes. Goat. It is in fact Celeste. So, if I wave dash over here, I'd get the dash. Uppy. No, I would have to keep a dash somehow. So I think what I need to do... I feel so lonely in chat today. Oh, that's a shame. Well, if it's any thought... Well... It's still that imposter account. I've not done this so long. I had to look at my screenshots to remember my best time is 59 minutes, 32 seconds. Nice. Thank you, streamer man. And I killed myself. Now I want to play Farewell. It is 11 p.m. Well, go to sleep or just do a basic run of Farewell. Try not to put too much pressure on yourself. Okay, bye-bye. I will no longer call you my least favorite vegetable. Cool. I will call you my second least favorite vegetable. Oh, and then it comes back. Okay. I think that's how I have to do it. So what the plan is, the plan. Get up there. Hit that. Wait for the dashers to come back. Hit that again. And then somehow get that. Of all the rooms, I always forget how to do this room. So I think what you have to do is when you get the double dash, you have to kind of fall down here a little bit. And then you dash to the right and you upright dash. That's what my theory is. My game theory. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. Madeline, we're gonna make it. Okay, so I jumped too early. I didn't even know what my second least favorite vegetable is. I like a lot of vegetables. I do not mind a lot of vegetables. I'm actually quite a big fan of broccoli. Especially steamed broccoli. It comes back eventually. Maybe beans. Beans suck. I agree with you there. I've had way too many beans in my life. What's your 7th favorite vegetable? You know what? We're gonna say my 7th favorite vegetable is apples. That does not make any sense, but you know what? It should. No! Curses. Madeline's hair touched the tip of the stamina boost. I've tried a golden run a few times. The furthest I've gotten is a big room with all the keys. Oh yeah, golden runs are misery. I generally do not like games with just one life modes, unless it's a really good game. My 7th is Peppers. Well, that was a quick way to die. Random message? Okay. Howie. Bye-bye. I impress myself with the new ways that I can figure out how to mess up this wave dash. Oh my. I've only ever bothered with getting the golden 1A. The 1A does not seem... The 1A seems pretty simple. Even I would feel decently happy trying to go after 1A. But then it would become an addiction, and then I'm like, okay, if I can do 1A, then I can do 2A. Then I can do 2B. Or something like that. And it would just continue forever. I like most vegetables in some form, like raw mushrooms and Brussels sprouts are good. Well, what's a vegetable that you only like in one certain form? Like, what other form of said vegetable do you not like? So you do not like cooked mushrooms, by that logic? Ugh, it's not enough. I have all Seaside's golden. 1A, 2A, 3A, and 1B, 2B. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think it took me so long to figure out wave dashes consistently. Yes, I agree. So true. Oh no, I think I'm realizing what I might have to do. I know what I have to do. Just demo dash in the middle. Is that a reference to the Demogorgon? From Dead by Daylight? The Dead by Daylight infection is taking over. When I was like 5, I used to crouch in front of the fridge like a little goblin and eat raw mushrooms out of the box. My mother would get angry because we'd eat them all. Well, now that you're older, you understand why she probably got angry. It's like, now I gotta go back to the store and buy more. That was so normal. And I killed myself. I'm avoiding the TikTok chat as somebody's probably explaining what a demo dash is, and I do not want to read. I'm a stubborn little guy, what can I say? Oh, the first message I read is somebody typing demo dash is, I shall ignore. I want to figure it out myself. And I killed myself. Bye-bye. Not worry, streamer mushroom. Just read my chats instead. They're very insightful. True. Reading about your life being a goblin, stealing mushrooms from a refrigerator. And I killed myself. Well, let's go, Madeline. Let's go, let's go! Huh? Wait, did somebody just find my Twitch, or is that just some person I've never seen before? Thank you, John Fam56 for the follow. Hold on, I want to read this full message. I already think I know what this is. Hey there, I am a legit fan and would love to show some real support. Plus, I got some cool tips to share too. Let's connect on Discord. Nah, I'm good. As much as of a real and legit fan you are, I'm gonna delete that message. The legitness of that fan, incredible. They're so real. They're like a country named in the Middle East. They is real. Let's not connect on Discord. True. Oh, I hit my head. As anybody who knows me, I do not need more brain damage. Uh-oh. Okay, so not dashing quick enough. I mean, I somehow made that work, but I also did the funny. Demo dash is not required. As of yet, okay. Well, usually when you need new techniques in the game teaches you. Like, the game teaches you wave dashing. Ugh. I just want to figure this out. I think that the real strategy to do this is that you fall through the middle. I think that's actually what I should do. So as soon as I wave dash, I jump up E to hit that, and then I fall through, fall to the left, get that, jump up, then jump up again, fall through that same gap, and then use the double dash to go through here. Anyway, I got one of the coins. I was going to suggest the same thing I always do and recommend Madeline call an Uber. True. Or maybe if she's feeling bashful, a Lyft. Okay, yeah, you see the plan. You see the path. Okay, I think it's an uprighty dash. But needs a little bit more speed than that, though. More speed. More uppy. More speed. I do not like this room. I do comb rune more consistently. There are a lot of rooms that I feel like I can do a lot more consistently on Farewell than other ones. Ow. Ow, okay, maybe it's not an uprighty. Maybe it's just an uppy. Could it just be an uppy? Is this an uppies room? Could just be uppies. It might just be uppies. No uppies, but I want uppies. If I ever, like, adopt or have children someday, I hope they never hear the things that I have said. The sins of their parent, their father. And I guess in the future, if they're ever watching this, I just want to say, I know you're watching this right now. I know what you've done. Anyways, back to Celeste. Hello. I would totally probably not adopt a child. What, do you not want to raise a child in today's climate? Also, hi Sandy Arms Gaming. How you doing? Not a Star Wars fan, I see. Much less birth one. That sounds painful. Yeah. You know, the thing that I never understand about that dynamic, in like in a heterosexual relationship, when it's a guy and a girl, they really need to be on the same like page about whether they want a child or not, because it makes it really awkward if the father's like, I want a kid, and then the mother's like, I'm not really sure I want one. Because pretty much the father has like much less input than the mother. It's not like the father does anything besides, you know, the initial making the child part. They just sit there and they're like supportive. They're the emotional support part of the relationship. My mom's epidural did not work on me. Oh. Never mind, I'm not reading that message. This is part 3 of like 10, right? What do you mean? I'm just saying that this is the part 3 of me playing Farewell. Trust. The man has to listen to the woman. Well, logically they should. In a perfect world, yes. That felt too personal, sorry, stream man. It was really funny, trust. Okay, that's fine. That's why I stopped reading it as soon as I knew it was deleted. I'll probably wait longer to read messages from now on. Well, and that could also go both ways, because it also feels really awkward if, like, a woman's in a relationship with a man, and then, like, the woman wants a child and the man does not, and then she just forces him to, essentially, through a variety of different means. That feels just as scummy. Because you know pretty much any court system around the world is going to side with the mother. The vast majority of the time. Believe it or not, there are problems with every part of a relationship when it comes to that. Ow. Should I go back to my old strategy? I felt like it was more effective, but this seems more funny and quirky. Yeah, her body, her choice, but also his body, his choice. Well, yeah. Like, for example, in that situation, that was to occur, what if Madeline just had, like, 5 dashes? That would make it so much easier. Yeah, what if Madeline just had infinite dashes? That would make the game so easy. Also, babies are lame and cannot make me food. They can eventually make you food. It's just a long time investment. Like, having a child is truly the difference between somebody who wants immediate gain versus gradual investment. I can spell, maybe eventually. Like, the thing... This is gonna be a very... if you're not wanting it to listen to me having a topic like this, I'll stop, but I guess I'll just give my little input on this. I think that abortion should work typically both ways. Not many people talk about, like, the man's side of an abortion. I generally think in a situation in which a guy does not want a kid and the girl wants to have a kid and the girl essentially forces the guy to, that legally... But that's still a weird gray area. Because you're essentially forcing an operation onto somebody that would not want to have it. That's actually a really uncomfortable situation, because you could argue that it should be fine for the child not to exist because the guy did not want it, but then it's also her... The world's complicated, is what I'm getting to. Because, like, how would you even resolve that situation? Because you're essentially forcing the father to have a kid that he does not want, and you're letting the mother get away with something that's pretty heinous. At least in most people's interpretations. If they decided they wanted the kid, but one of them changes their mind after getting pregnant, I think they should keep the baby. Well, no, I'm saying in a situation in which the guy was absolutely adamant that he did not want a kid. Like, absolutely. And that the wife did something illicit to make it so she got pregnant. With his kid, specifically. Oh yeah, that's true. That's scummy, yeah. Because you put the, like, court system in a weird spot where technically it's wrong to let the kid be born anyway, because you're putting a burden on the male, but also you're killing somebody, Or you're... It's very weird. That's why morality is so interesting, because there's never... In that type of situation, there's not really a good answer, because if you have the child be born, then you're kind of messing over the father. Hot take, that is bad. True. Do not treat people badly. But what if, like... But what if treating people badly leads to me have good thing? And if me have good thing, then me happy. You try to take away from me happy? Well, me not happy. The sound of sadness. I'm not gonna stay, but I'm gonna leave a like. Good luck and farewell. Okay, bye-bye, Nightmare. Plot twist, I'm Lancer from Deltarune. Oh, really? Oh, that was really good. I know, that was really good, too. Does that mean that you die if you go in direct sunlight? Uh-oh. Come back! It did it again. Turn off screen shake, that helped me a lot. Is screen shake even on right now? Okay, I'll try your advice. Ouchie. Oh wait, I should have dashed up again. Bye-bye. Plot twist, I'm literally Chris from Deltarune. Except not non-binary. So speaking of that, I found a weird, like, Twitter thread today where people were, like, offended that in their headcanon they saw Chris as male. Plot twist, I'm Boop from YouTube. And it's like, why? What does it care? The whole point of Chris is that you can, like, put yourself onto them. Did you play the new chapters of Deltarune? I have not yet. I'm kind of waiting a bit to set a set time, so that way people who want to watch it will be able to. Also, thank you, Catmaster, for following. Because I feel like the same person that was annoyed that the headcanon was he/him would not care if somebody thought that Chris was she/her. It just feels very hypocritical. Aw. He Deltarune, Deltarune, Deltarune. Kills myself. You know, I wish in real life, well, technically we kind of have this. I wish that stat points increased in real life as you wore armor, like in Deltarune. I totally like Deltarune better game-wise than Undertale, but Undertale is so historical and nostalgic. So, Undertale I like story-wise, and I like a lot of the characters. Well, actually, no, not the characters. I like the plot a lot more in Undertale than Deltarune right now, but Deltarune is, like, infinitely better to play than Undertale. Because the only fun way to play Undertale is to play Pacifist. Because you have to, like, dodge all the attacks, and it's essentially a bullet hell. But Genocide's just really boring. Yeah, that's kind of what I mean. Mm-hmm. If someone cares that much about being misgendered and not by their pronouns, they're the problem. My opinion about misgendering has always been the same thing. If you accidentally misgender somebody the first time and you correct your mistake, you're not part of the problem. Like, if you're gonna get super offended by that, by just one mistake, I think that you're being way too harsh about it. Genocide is really boring. That is fair. Yes, Toby said themselves they intentionally made it boring. But, like, also, did he necessarily need to make it so you have to, like, sit in a corner and farm every single enemy in the game? Was that necessary? I know that the point is that it's meant to be boring and you're meant to feel bad for doing it, but I did not feel bad at all. I just felt bored. Okay, this is gonna be another one of those talkie strips. That reminds me, the first time I tried a genocide route in Undertale, I've never fully completed genocide, by the way. But the first time you do genocides, minor spoiler for Undertale, so mute for like 2 minutes if you don't want to hear it. There's a point where you meet like this character, and I think she's like a girl, and then she like follows you as you're doing the genocide route for a bit, and then there's a point where you have to kill her, or like you attack her, try and spare her. I instantly hit attack. And the person who was watching me play, it was one of my friends, called me a psychopath. Because I just instantly hit the fight button. Yeah, that's true. People do not automatically know someone else's pronouns. Blaming them for not getting it right the first time does not make you in the right. Yeah. Flowey or Chara? Are you talking about like in terms of liking character-wise? I like Flowey a lot. I barely went through it. And also, it's just kind of a problem with the English language. Like, most often, did you automatically try to kill the Dino Kid? Because if so, you are a psychopath. I did. Instantaneously. Anyways. Flowey actually has a little bit of character. Chara just kind of I want to kill things. Ugh. Owie. Also, it's also really cool that Toby Fox made it so the best music that's in Undertale is in the genocide route. So you have to feel like a horrible human being. Well, most people would feel like a horrible human being. When you do that route, to listen to the best music in the game, like Undyne's soundtrack is incredible. Chara's character would be better if, spoilers, they didn't just be like, let's erase the world, hee hee, at the end of genocide. Yes. What all do you stream on, and what do you use to stream? Okay, so I stream on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok, and I use OBS for Twitch and YouTube, and I use TikTok Studio for TikTok, because TikTok hates me. Yeah, Chara's kind of just a boring character. Their entire motivation is, let's just kill everything. I want to see if I can do it. Well, at least Flowey has something a little bit more interesting. I do not remember the exact dynamics, but I know that Flowey's not just doing it to just end everything. So maybe I should do it. So does the ending of Undertale where do you have to fully do a genocide run for your for your save to be corrupted? Because I think I could still technically do a true pacifist run again. I like their character better in the tapes in the core, where they just gave their soul to Azrael so it could free all monsters. That is interesting to me. Yeah, if I'm honest, I'm still a bit hazy on Undertale, because if I check my time on it, when is the last time that I played Undertale? Oh my goodness. The last time I played Undertale... the last time that I played it was January 23rd, 2021. 50 years. It has nearly been half a decade since I've played Undertale. I feel bad for Asgore because why does he have to die in almost every route? Yeah. For shame, streamer Lasagna. I know. I should play Undertale every single day. along with every other game that people want me to keep playing, like Ultra Kill. I would literally never play any game that I'd want to play ever again, but you know, at least I'd make people happy. Exactly. True. Sounds like a good reason to 100% it. I mean, the only 100% that I really have is completing Genocide, but Genocide kind of messes up your save. I'm so reasonable. True, you are. Uh-oh. Okay, I think I need a different strategy here. I think I need to go back to the one I was doing here. Ouchie. Ooh, maybe I cannot do that. Do I just not get enough height? I may not get enough height to do this. Water break! I would not mind and get more height with super instead of a wave dash. But I want to do super. I mean wave. I'm waving it. I'm waving it. I'm waving. Actually, I would not mind making a video about talking about Undertale, because there are other criticisms I have about Undertale besides like the Genocide route. Like, I think the level design is pretty boring in Undertale, some of the time. Some of the levels are literally just rectangle, and you go to the end of the rectangle. Like, some levels are really nice and really cool to go through, but, like, once you go to the laboratories... Chat, do a reverse ultra. I love when people say things that I'm not able to understand yet, because I'm too not Celeste-brained. What does that mean? Exactly. Boop has the right idea. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. My third eye just opened. You know what I could do? I have an idea. Instead of going to the left, I could go to the right first, and then fall down to get that, and then use my last dash as a hope to get that. And then with that, I should have enough time to go over and go to the right, methinks. I'm thinking starting with reverse hyper, then going to an ultra dash. I think I'm going ultra instinct, and he's using his 3 brain cells, guys, yes. Ugh. Okay, I think that is the plan. It's just gonna be a little bit difficult for me to pull off. Yeah, Streamer Man's stupid. Streamer Man not that smart. Ugh. Gosh, my highlights and lowlights must be such whiplash, because sometimes I do stuff like instantly, and then other times I just take forever on basic levels. It's just simple advanced Celeste tech. Ah yes, simple advanced. Of course, why didn't I think of that? No! No! DW about it can't do an ultra in this room. Even with such low room, there's still so many ways to pass this. And I'm finding every way that's not the correct way, because I'm just that good. Speaking of characters on Undertale, I feel like Sans character is overrated. Yeah, I agree with that. I like Sans jokes, but I think Sans kind of has the, like, a Boba Fett effect, or, like, the rule of cool effect for a character. In which, like, because they have so little screen time, people attach to them a lot. Mettaton, the best character on God. I feel like Mettaton is underrated, but that might be because I relate to the trans allegory. Ooh. And I killed myself. So I'm very basic. My favorite character is Toriel, okay? I'm sorry. I just like nice characters. And I'm dead. To be fair, he's a sweetheart. I thought Toriel's a she. You're talking about Mettaton. What are you talking about? Oh wait, no, I see what happened. She is a she. That was me butchering the spelling of she. You butchered the spelling of she so bad, I thought you typed the word he. It's actually a genius maneuver by Boop to make it so more similar to the trans allegory. Wow, how did you do it, Boop? So smart. You should be a writer. Owie. Lawston, okay, I can spell great. I cannot type great. Uh-oh, I think I'm dead. Yeah. I keep messing up the timing. If I get the timing exactly right, I can do this for him. Also, does it not help that I'm still the king of... Did you do all the seasides? No, I have not yet. I wanted to do farewell first. Why? Because I'm a psychopath. Shut up, that did not happen. I like how your entire thing is essentially shut your trap. No. I wonder how many deaths I'm gonna have in just farewell. Yes, that is so me. Literally so me. That's literally me. Get it! Okay, so no, there's clearly something else that I'm missing here, because the way that I'm doing it is just wrong. I have a plan, Arthur. I've seen some people with over 10k deaths, yeah. And? Why did you try a super, ultra, hyper, delta double dash, or whatever they said? Do I look like the type of person who knows what that means? Ow. Me when the hyper no hypering because I'm messing up. No, why did I do that? Why have I done this? Why have I done this to myself? Urgh. I assume you tried to say extended hyperdash. I read the message that Boop sent exactly as it was sent. If only there was a fall slower mechanic. Is a sham. Yeah, do not worry. I am the idiot, not streaming lasagna. No. Not knowing terminology does not make you an idiot. It's like a frame every single time. Do a moon boost. I should do a sun boost. Okay, probably too early. Okay, that's just me killing myself. I am going to hit my head against this wall hard. You know why? Because I know I'll need like a frame more. I'm gonna work for that frame. And some of you are gonna be like, Spaghetti, you're making your life more difficult than it should be. I know. I'm not a masochist. I'm just a guy. Yes. Yes, no. It's so close every time. Yes, I know. That's what makes it cruel. After you beat Farewell, play Strawberry Jam Grandmaster Lobby. It's very relaxing. What, can you not tell the relaxation in my voice? Can you not tell the peace and calm that has washed over me? One more frame, and you're gonna frame it on the wall. Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna look at it every day before I go to sleep. Just to think about how great I am at this game. This is Torture Stream Avocado. Is this really more relaxing than drawing? Well, it might be not relaxing for you, but I'm actually fine. Like a boop's now starting to turn around. It's like, wait. Am I being bamboozled? Did streamer Avocado lie to me? No, no, no. Oh my god. Streamer Avocado would never lie to me. True. It's gonna be so sad if somebody's gonna be like, yeah, actually, it's literally impossible to do it the way you're doing it. Oh no, I killed myself. It is LeMayo. No, you're not. You're lying. You are literally lying. I know you're lying to me. It is not impossible. I have seen things that you people would not believe. We're all lying to me. Do not be in denial, streamer Bigel. I'm not in denial. I'm not even in the Middle East. Every time. If I know nobody's got me, you know who I know who's got me? Me. Alright, hold on. Let's do a little planning here. Let's think about this. Let's use our actual brain cells. I'm not sure I want to, though. Oh wait, actually, I think I know what the intended path might be. And also, I swear, if this is the exact thing that you just typed, I ignored your TikTok chat, by the way, that told me what the path was. I see the path. I'm a genius. The smartest man alive. I remember. I'm gonna wait a second. I remember my sister told me I have two halves of a brain cell bouncing around in my head, and every once in a while they click together and I do something sort of smart. That describes most people. Does it not? I'm shaking, shaking and crying. That's true, but I thought it was funny. Owie. Ow. No, no, no. Madeline, you are not dying. She's so clever and insulting me. She used to call me Spork Bus. Or Sporky Bus. I don't know, what's a Sporky Bus? I feel like Spork U-Bus, and it was a pun on a character in a video game we used to play. Okay. You see, the problem is with me streaming is I realize that the way that I play video games, when people watch me, is probably very rage-inducing. Because, like, when people tell me the solutions for things in chat, I just say, I'm not reading it. I'm doing it my own way. Or alternatively, I will choose the literal worst path to do something. And people will just have to sit there and forcibly watch me. Well, I mean, they could literally do anything else, but that's your problem, not my problem. Streamer Man have to worry about Streamer Man. Also, I thought of really cringe things that people could say in my chats. Like, really bad. So I've had times where people have come into my stream chats and, like, randomly tried to, like, have flirty conversation with me, and one of them struck me today as really, really funny. Because I was randomly playing another video game, and I was thinking about this. It randomly popped into my head, and I was like, so, is there a streamer woman? I would, no matter what I'd be doing, I could be playing the most competitive game in my entire life. I would stop everything and just probably just go non-verbal. Just hit my head on my desk. It's fine, I could keep ranting about useless stuff. That is beautiful. It is beautiful. Literal perfection. Nobody used that, though. People who think they can tell you how to beat a level have not played the game enough to suffer. No, you see, that happens all the time in my chat. You see, when they play this game, what they do is they go into my chat and they just say, just do this. And, like, true, absolutely. One of these days, I want to just talk to someone who does that and just be like, stream this on Discord. Literally do it in front of me right now. Do it. Do it now. Show me. Show me. I've been streaming it. You should show it. Also, Boop, I did not see what that message was at all. That better not have been what I think it was. A Dorcubus as well. That's not gonna work. No, it's the same message, but I misspelled something. Okay. No, that's not gonna work. So what my initial plan was... No, well, I'm gonna die here anyway, but... So what my plan was, my new adaptation for what was going on, was to dash through here, take that, and then use the crystal to, like, fall up and around. Wait, what did you think it was? I am curious. I thought you said the funny line that I was just talking about just to, like, be ironic. Or to, like, test it out. And I was like, oh no. Because I said, I know there's a little bit of stream delay. I said not to say that message. Oh, yeah. If you do a super, this level becomes so easy. How many hours do you have? That would be funny. I lived the pain and beat this many times. I ain't telling people to do that easily. To do that, yeah, you gotta figure it out yourself. You have any idea how boring it is to just get told to do everything? $453 hours? Weird. I have like 40. You have literally 10 times the amount of hours than I do. It's like if I told somebody that beating Phantom Pain is easy and getting 100% in it is really easy because I have 150 hours in the game. And at getting S rank and doing every single mission task is so easy. Why have you not done it yet? I'm not sure why I did that, but it was there. The character was named Morcubus, and he was evil, and my sister loved the character, and then she started calling me Dorcubus. I hate that character now. My villain origin story? Yes. That is how I became evil. What am I doing? What was that? I'm just so confused with some of the things I'm doing now. Not too early. This room confused my day. Me to this day with 500 hours. Your muscle memory trained you wrong as a joke. But, like, should I cut off my hands and get new ones? Would that help? You know, Streamman, if you listen to people in chat, you might actually make progress. Hold on, I just need to delete a message real quick from YouTube. Anyways. Also, what in the world's... Okay, that's what the profile picture is. Anyways, back to the game. Weird. There was a message that showed up for boot, but now it's just gone. Weird. You know, I've heard there's a glitch on YouTube that makes it so, like, your messages get deleted. There's deep lore. The Super Smash Bros. Melee reference I could make, but nobody would get it. This is bullying. Hold on, there's another message. You know, I have a feeling that there's there's a lot of weird stuff that's going on YouTube. Hold on, there's another thing. There we go. Anyways, back to killing myself on stream with spikes in Celeste. Sorry, FBI agent. I probably kept you on the ropes there. Does this hurt the Madeline? Maybe we should ask. Ugh. Yes, it hurts the Madeline a lot. It's very painful. Alright, if I do that one more time, I'm taking a sip of water. To those who are unaware, what that means is I did the same mistake 4 times in a row of jumping too quickly after the dash, meaning that my dash did not recharge. She disappears before she can hit the spike. But, like, she dies. She literally dies. She's dead. That's my headcanon. See, if it's my headcanon or my ship, that means it's automatically true. If I think the My Hero Academia characters are in relationships that they're clearly not, then that means it's just true. Every character in My Hero Academia is gay, except all of them are not. Hello, but hi, Ocean. Your headcanon is just you repeatedly killing a little girl. She's not a little girl. Did you watch Jujutsu Kaisen? I watched most of season 1. Honestly, I was not super invested in the show. Why is that the pinned comment? We're not worrying about that, Ocean. Try letting her slide for a bit on the block before jumping? Okay, I'll try that. My brain is partially dead, or is just autism. My friends have been trying to convince me that I have autism. Unironically. We're starting this campaign where, like, whenever I remember something, or, like, I tell them something that they should have remembered and I'm the one who remembered, they're like, ah, it's the tism activating again. Oh, I just gotta wait a little longer. There we go. Well, when you try your best, but you don't succeed. What's the context, if I may? Boop was sending messages that StreamerMan did not agree with. So StreamerMan got rid of the messages. Okay, I should stop doing that path, because that's not going to lead to anything. I should try to go under. Nope. It's not going to work either. Okay, so once I wave dash, I guess I could go uppies here and through there. What did Boop say? It could not have been that bad. I told him we should take people's advice, and then my messages got targeted. So I could try to wave dash, hit that coin first, fall through there, use the dashies to go through there, and then try to fall back through there. Alright, let's see. Do I have the skill to do it? I'm disappointed that I did not see a 2-letter word showing up there. Honestly, you guys need to work on your bullying skills. Little longer. I never say anything bad. Ignore all my deleted messages. Which some of them are not even me deleting them. Okay, so dash, wait a little bit, and then... that's not gonna work. Okay, maybe that might work, but that's a very rough timing for me. Me win 9D. Was it offensive or something? No, it was not offensive. No, Ocean, you do not understand. Boop said a very, very harsh word in those messages. You know you can dash through the spikes, right? I can dash through the spikes? No, I had no clue about that. Yes, Sandy, I know I can dash through the spikes. I was doing it earlier. Which would probably... I mean, I could try that path. I've just been trying to avoid it. Do you have a button bound to crouch dash? Why would I want crouch dash? No. Holy moly. The streamer did it! He dashed through the spikes! Hallelujah! It makes it easier to do hypers midair. I said listen to people in chat and it triggers streaming. Absolutely, I was very offended. Lamau died. Why did you stop the TikTok stream? The TikTok stream is still there. There are people still messaging. Maybe I've been shadow banned because of what I said. There's all those Balatro streams that have gotten to me. Oh, that would have been great. Would have been so awesome. Would have been so cool. Oh, well. Bye-bye, Madeline. Okay. I gotta go to lunch real quick. Be right back. Enjoy your lunch. See ya. Okay, bye-bye, Ocean. Or are you talking to Sandy? Just be like, bye-bye, everyone. You're all gone. Leave. It's not my time. Do you play Minecraft? Yeah, I've played Minecraft before. I played it like a few months ago, but typically I do not play Minecraft on the stream very often. Oh wait, I was saying that to Sandy. Yes, I figured that out. I think I have the strategy now. I think I know what to do. The path opens. The path closes. The path shuts faster. And that's not enough. What? These wave dashes are so sad. I'm like 9 hours back in the stream. Help. Oh wait, I was just saying that to Sandy. I just sent the same message twice. Are you okay? Or you really wanted to say bye to Sandy that bad? Oh no. Ocean is just stuck in a time vortex. Well. Sandy's just so pleasantly get too polite goodbyes, yes. It's like that one TikTok parent trend of like big booms. Can I just not? Do I not have enough time? I may not just have enough time to try this new strategy I'm trying. XD. Not enough. We gotta end stream soon or something? I actually do not know. I'm gonna see if I have a message. I never sent it twice. Wait. I think you're lying to me. Oh, funky. I see it sent 3 times. Yeah, exactly. Alright, how about this? I do have to go somewhere soon. Genuinely, I can only spare like an hour to stream today. I would say tomorrow will be, but I am going to give this 5 more attempts. I do give a slight apology for making people suffer through the fact. For making you suffer through watching this room for like an hour. I will try to get through it quicker to whatever day I play this next. Ow. 1. It is fine, Streamer Quesadilla. Ooh, we're innovating on the food items, are we now? Oh, I hit it. That was cool. I hit it! Nope, it happened again. Alright, 2 times. I'm not gonna count that. Top 10 status anime dips. 3. No, that's still 2, because that was really bad. no. 4, last attempt, and then I end stream. No, it's not enough. Maybe next time I will listen to chat. Oh well. Anyways. Thank you everybody for coming to stream. I had a lot of good talks today. I very much appreciate it. I'll be back to play Celeste another day. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after. Anywho, hopefully you have a good rest of your day. Hopefully you did size food or something directive. So long. Bye-bye. Wait, no, I just fixed it. Too bad, Ocean. Suffer.